Oh, is that them coming around the corner? Yeah, it is.
Yep. They're coming. Yeah. Yep.
That might tilt it. Yep.
Oh, oops, sorry.
No, you're fine.
Please stand there.
Oh,
You can see the
yeah.
car. And be very quiet for just a few minutes. Everybody ready?
Good evening, everyone. My name is Tatiana Savoy. I am the 2nd District Commander here. Today at 10:40 a.m., members of the Metropolitan Police Department responded to the 2400 block of Virginia Avenue Northwest for a check on the welfare. Upon arrival, they met an individual who advised them that their friend was going through a mental health episode. During the course of that investigation, they determined that Department of Behavioral Health should be called to the scene. DBH responded to the scene, made contact with this individual, where they determined that this individual needed to be taken into custody for an evaluation. At that time, members attempted to place this individual into custody for that evaluation when the individual produced a knife from his pocket and stabbed one of the members. At that time, a member used his taser on the individual and it did not take effect. A member then used his department-issued service weapon, striking the individual. That individual received medical service on the scene and was transported to a nearby hospital for non-life-threatening injuries. The member that was stabbed in his neck received treatment on the scene. At this time, we have 4 Metropolitan Police officers that are currently on administrative leave pending an investigation, and the individual has been charged with assault on a police officer. And I'll take a few questions.
How many times was the
At this time, I do not have how many times he was shot.
Where was he shot? Do you have that? Or
At this time, it's still under investigation. I don't have the particular locations of where he was shot.
So the officer was stabbed. Was anyone from the Department of Behavioral Health injured?
No, they were not.
Do officers usually respond with the Department of Behavioral Health? I'm just trying to understand because this person was trying to be taken in for evaluation and stabbed an officer, not a member with DBH.
Right. So the officers assisted Department of Behavioral Health with taking the individual into custody.
And this was all in response to someone calling MPD because their friend was going through a mental health crisis?
Yes.
Okay, and at that time, when police were trying to talk to this individual or the Department of Behavioral Health needed some assistance, that's when MPD took this individual into custody to try to give him some type of evaluation. And then from that evaluation, they were going to try to see if they could help him, or is it a him or a her?
Yes, that is correct. It's him.
So to confirm, the welfare check.
No, sir. Only one member fired.
So to confirm, the welfare check was for this individual, specific individual we're speaking about.
Yes.
You said that he was taken into custody?
As they were attempting to place him into custody for an evaluation, that's when he then produced a knife and stabbed one of the members on their neck.
And then that's when the taser came.
Yes.
But it didn't.
It did not take effect.
I guess what's the protocol when it comes to something like that? Use a taser first because that's less lethal. I know there are a number of other officers on the scene. Could there have been an opportunity to maybe use other sort of less lethal methods to try to detain this individual before a gun?
Right. So when he produced the knife, the taser would have been the best course of action for that.
So the individual, he was.
Just for
Last question.
clarification, just for clarification, ma'am, when you say member, we're talking one of a police
A
officer.
sworn police
not-
officer.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, guys.
And that
Thank you.
individual, that individual who was actually taken into custody, he was shot, and he's in custody now.
Yes, he is.
And he's
Stable.
Yes, non-life-threatening injuries.
All right, guys, we'll be back with that. We'll
Thank
update
you.
later.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.